our show tonight.
Mm. Yeah. That'd be fun to talk to him on the phone.
Yeah.
If you want. Diego, sorry about that. We're back on stream now. Yeah, don't send any videos with music. Exactly. Joy Division ruins everything. I feel the same way. We're back up now, though.
Joy Division ruins everything.
Let's see.
Joy Divisible.
I don't see any other YouTube videos. Oh, here's one. Here's one.
You got one? Roller skating jam.
So it could be copyrighted music. Oh, here we go. This looks good.
Cool. Oh.
You know this one?
No, but just
You can tell it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Wow. Kind of looks like old Bob Dylan.
Okay. Here's a song.
Fucking hell! Fuck!
Honestly, I kind of missed it. Let me.
Yeah, you run it back.
Okay, not bad. I mean, Mike knows I like seeing people get hurt.
Probably not enough pain involved in that one.
Yeah, it didn't look that bad. So, not entertaining to me.
I thought it was fine.
Oh.
You doing? How long you chair? I keep trying to fucking shut the door. Grab my guitar, please. Something's not wrong.
Yeah, not bad, but I like the dog sounds. Pretty funny. But it didn't blow my mind, if I'm being honest. Let's see what else we got.
Any other videos?
Oh, YouTube video. Okay. Oh, this is the guy who sent one that got us taken down.
Now, music lovers, all the way from London's East End.
I don't know. Do you think it could be
I
copyrighted?
feel like there's gonna be like a metal track behind it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I love the Muppets, but I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it.
That might be a after post stream.
Yeah, just
wind down
the two
video.
of us. Yeah. Oh, we got the new tour T-shirts.
Oh, nice.
It's the back.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Check out the front.
I think you might recognize the front.
I recognize it.
Yeah.
They've seen it before. Oh.
A little twist on
Well,
it.
did you already premiere it on the stream?
I think I did show it once, but it's the new tour T-shirt. It'll be available all the rest of the dates. It does include some dates we've already played, so we'll make sure we get it up online if you missed your chance to get one.
Yeah. Definitely cop one.
Yeah.
That way we can continue eating pancakes
That's
on
right.
Saturdays. We have money for that.
Let's see here. Okay, I see some sales trickling in. Let's see.
I think we're gonna make it to 500.
I really want to.
I think we can do it.
Let's get 300 is the next mark we need to hit.
I need like my dad to post it on Facebook or something.
There you go.
So maybe 2 or 3 copies.
That would help.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on Instagram? Yo, dudes, are you from Eau Claire? I am. I'm from Chippewa Falls. Are you from Eau Claire?
Oh, nice. Never went to Wisconsin. Well, no, I went there before I met you, but barely.
Yeah.
Now that I know you, I'm like, I basically live in Wisconsin.
Connor Jones says, yo.
Yo, Connor
What up, C.
My
Jones?
brother. I love you.
Sent screenshot. What up, Carolyn?
That's good.
Carolyn in Milwaukee. Yeah, what else can we do?
Yeah, what do you want to know? What do the fans want to know?
We're here.
I'll answer any question. Personally,
I might
that
not.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, but oh man, hold on.
Dance.
Dance
I
battle.
don't know
Wait,
about
Diego Fortman. I know I've talked to this guy before, but I can't remember who this is. Carolyn says, "Talk Chihuahuas." Yeah. What do you want? What do you want to
What
know?
do you want to know?
Best dogs.
They're pretty cool. Where's the guy?
He's been roaming around.
Josh.
Yeah.
No.
He's in Jill's lap right now.
Nah.
Oh, he's up.
He's back. Josh is back.
We just have 1 hour left of this.
That's true.
We're seeing a big increase here.
Let's take a picture of you.
Morning time.
Do you have any unreleased Hotline albums in the vaults?
I don't know.
Depends on what you mean by vault.
Yeah. Depends on what you mean by albums.
Yeah. No, not yet. We're gonna start working on some stuff soon, I'm sure. Hello from Texas. This is Josh. Bike mods. I don't know what that means.
I'm not much of a biker.
Keep holding Josh and Mike hold Boo quick. Just quick. He won't. He's gonna squirt, but it's okay. Oh,
Yes.
isn't he so cute? Can you believe that? I'm sorry.
We got a question from Mike. Did it take any convincing for you to be the star of the Where You Been video?
I mean, I'll be honest. I wasn't thrilled
Yeah.
to be the star of the video.
He was a little squirmy.
Yeah, I don't really like speaking on camera.
Yeah.
Or like being on camera, but I loved working with the director Connor.
Yeah.
And I think he's a great cinematographer, and he made it look really cool.
Yeah, obviously we're not actors. You wouldn't be able to tell.
No, yeah, a lot of people like see me on the street
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, you must
You're
be
in
famous.
movies,
You
yeah.
must be a movie star."
But it's not natural for us necessarily, even
No.
though we make it seem that way.
No, that's the thing. We keep it too real on stage.
Yeah. C. Jones says, let's go see the Prince movie in IMAX this week.
I'm so down. We should.
I'm down. I don't know if we'll have time. We're leaving in like 3 days. But
We leave what, the 10th?
yeah,
Like we got
today's the 6th.
we got 4 days.
I'm going to need a day to recover.
Let's. I mean, that would be a good inspirational
True.
viewing.
Hold on. Fuck ACL, but happy you're playing outside of the festival. Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Don't know anything about that. Bike basket for the Chihuahua. I got to figure out a setup. I already have one of those. I took Josh out last night for some ice cream, actually, or 2 nights ago. Not last night.
I'm gonna make time for that, Connor.
All right.
That
If you're
sounds
inviting both of us, I'm down.
Yeah, Will should be there for that.
Which of your songs would you choose for a Taco Bell commercial if asked?
I don't know.
Mm.
Do we go for?
Maybe,
I feel like Candle would be a good.
well, Spot Me, maybe, or BMX or something.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I'm not.
I could see like the opening riff of Candle being like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Live Moss.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into whether we would do it or not. I'm just saying if we had to.
Well, that's
Which
the
one would
thing.
fit?
I was about to say like I don't know if there's a song I dislike enough to subject it to that kind of
Yeah.
thing, but
Was that Jill from Jill and Jay? Yes, it was. Embarrassing memory. I was running into Flip at Minneapolis Institute of Art while wearing my Weed running back t-shirt, which was the first time I ever interacted with somebody while wearing their face.
that's cool.
Nothing to be embarrassed about.
I have a story about that. I was working in New York, driving a truck with a bunch of gear in it, and I pulled over to organize my gear because it was kind of shifting around. And I turned around and Mark Gonzalez was right in front of me, the pro skater, and I was wearing a T-shirt that was like a shirt that was like a picture of him from the '80s, like doing like a trick. And then I saw him, I was like, "Yo, I'm wearing you on my shirt." He's like, "Oh, that's sick."
He was cool about it.
It ended up being a cool conversation.
Nice.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be embarrassing.
It doesn't have to be. I don't even, to be honest, believe it or not, I don't remember this. So nothing to worry about with me. Honey, I'm home, sweet home. Can't wait for the shows. Connor left some emojis that I can't see. Lon is here. We gotta bring Patrick into the chat here.
Patrick Starr.
Patrick from North Americans.
Nice.
I don't have a schedule with this man. We're just gonna chop it up. You know, he's honestly my favorite artist on Third Man. So yes.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
How
How
we
are
doing?
you? I'm
How's
good.
it
How are
going?
you? Same. What are you drinking, man?
This is my little water
Which one?
guzzler here.
Nice.
But yeah, man, you guys have been killing it, dude. I'm in awe of the ability to host the stream, dude. I did a 1 hour stream driving around in Truck Simulator for my last record, and
Oh, nice. Oh, I think I remember that actually.
but this is incredible. So kudos.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're having a fun 24 hours. But
Sweet.
yeah, I don't even remember. Like, I think the idea got hashed, and I just like hit you up, and I was like, I feel like it could be a fit for this. I don't know why, but I just wanted you to come and chop it up. And
I appreciate it, man. It's been cool hearing bits and pieces of the convo, about the topic at hand, and then also just jumbling through everything else.
yeah, we're
but,
getting off the rails, and that can be just as fun as staying on topic, obviously.
No, for sure, for sure. Or what I'm sure this has been asked, but what's your plan like directly after this? Are you just jumping in bed, or how do you feel? Like, are you gonna ruin your schedule or try to stay up?
I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to fall asleep right away. I think the adrenaline of selling 500 records, which we're going to do, is going to sustain me for another 12 hours. Yeah, I don't know. Jill's ready for this to be over. I'm ready for it to be over, but I haven't planned out the rest of the day yet.
Honored to be in the home stretch here.
What's going on in LA right now? If that's where you are.
Yeah, I am in LA. It's a nice morning here. I don't know, the main development probably in our household at least is we have a cat, and then a stray just showed up about a week ago, and so we're on double cats right now, and it's been a total blast, super fun. Adding a new cat to the home, but they're best buds already, which is pretty cool.
Wow, what's the names of both of them?
One is named Peppercorn, and one is named Peroni. And they're a couple of cool kitties. One will probably show up in a little bit here, but that's been good. And yeah, man, outside of that, just kind of standard stuff, working game stuff, working on music stuff. And I was in the studio this week, which was a lot of fun.
I should have said when we started off, anyone who might not know in the chat, this is Patrick. He's in an incredible project called North Americans. It's on Third Man Records. Probably my favorite thing to listen to on the label all around. So we've been, we kind of synced up upon our first meeting.
Totally.
And you're from Boston?
Yeah, I was about to say go Sox.
Yeah, go Sox. It's been a fun year, although some injuries plaguing us right now. But pumped. I go home to Boston in 2 weeks and headed to Fenway for the annual game, so that'll be exciting.
Nice.
Best ballpark.
Yeah, so fun.
I've still never seen. That's the Green Monster, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We'll play there one day.
Yeah,
don't worry.
Yeah.
It'll be a co-headline. North
Yeah,
Americans,
we'll
TNT.
open for I don't know, 1975 or something.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well, you've told me yourself. You don't have to tell the stream if you don't want to. But any cool projects coming up? You're like immediate
Yeah,
future?
yeah. I mean, so we finished a more like down the middle, or not down the middle, I per se, but just another North Americans record with Barry, the pedal steel guy, who, if you've heard any of this stuff, is just a amazing player, and it's been really great to work with him for this will be our third album together, which is great. And then been tinkering on some stuff outside of that. I don't think I can mention one thing, but started another thing. I don't know. I just try to make as much as I can, since it's I don't know. It's my favorite distraction from my standard life. So, um,
Totally.
but yeah, I just had Brian, the artist who does the North Americans art, who's like half the reason to make this stuff. He's such an awesome
Yeah.
illustrator. He goes by Pups in Trouble,
Yeah.
and I sort of got my talents into him before he became sort of this in-demand sort of jam band lord of the art world over there. And so he just sent me some like rough, pen only drawings of the album cover in progress, which is always a ton of fun. I mean, I don't know. The album art part selfishly is probably my favorite
I
piece.
mean,
Just like it's fun when you're waiting in the inbox, you see the email hit your inbox with the name, and you're like, oh shit, I want to see this.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I
exactly.
mean, yeah, it's good. I don't want to tie it all back to what we're talking about, but like
Yeah,
for me, like North Americans, the artwork, the packaging, it's a full project that I want to see every part of. Like I don't want to. I I do listen to it when I'm walking around in my AirPods as well, but like I think you obviously you're talking about it right now. It's like it's more than just the tracks on a little computer, you
sure.
know.
Sure. Well, I mean, and that's one thing I've always so respected about your approach, where like so many, I don't know. I've worked on label side, man. I currently manage people. I'm on the artist side, and like, it's fascinating how people still sort of like mail in a lot of the aesthetics of their projects. And I don't, that sounds mean or something, but I mean, maybe it's just people aren't tuned into it. But like, you've built such a world around Hotline and all of your projects, and just the attention to detail is there. I mean, I'm impressed how like the sheer amount of bespoke show posters you guys have that are like unique to each
Yeah,
gig is always like one of my favorite aspects of that, because it can be hard and expensive, or
it is.
it's a lot of labor just to find who can do this one and give whatever. So it's like the building the whole world around it, I think, is one of the reasons that I think you're able to even make a decision like this with Spotify. And like you've crafted so much of your own world, you don't really need as much of the I don't know, pieces of the generic music business to prop it up, because you're sort of subverting that, anyways.
Yeah,
That's
no, I,
that's the
I, I
hope.
agree. That's
Yeah.
that was a big force for me joining the
Hmm.
band a couple years ago, and even why I think Third Man was interested in the first place, and
Yeah, I
is
mean,
okay with doing these things.
I would
It's
assume that's why I'm not even talking about me, but like any label that's wanting to get into bed with a band is like, I like what you're doing already, and
Yeah,
I want to do it with you. Like, I think, yeah, we talked about it in the last interview too. It's like we want to make the stuff we want to see.
yeah,
And yeah, everything you just said, I would echo right back at you. And yeah,
yeah,
Third Man's been
yeah.
cool. Yeah,
No, totally. And it's funny, even for me with Third Man, I mean, I think definitely one of the reasons they were even down to put out my music in the first place is that like I was pretty self-directed and like able. Like I remember when I reached out, I had already finished the album art and all the visuals, the videos themselves. I didn't send it out at all until everything was done on my end, which was a luxury of like me being able to like do that myself. I had other job, I have another job and stuff, and not everyone can finish a record, without the advance and stuff like that. So it was it was nice to be like, hey, here's the whole fucking deal. And I think that made the decision a little easier, being like, oh, I see the vision versus like, here's just some noodly guitar, what do you think? or whatever. So,
yeah,
um, um, but I think there's a lesson there. And even like my first record, Going Steady, that sort of even did remotely decent in the scheme. Um, I it's like I don't know. It's funny thinking back. I really loved how this went, where I made the vinyl myself because it was my own label, and I made it first. And before I went online, and I sent the physical vinyl to the writers instead of like a stream, like I
yeah,
said, 20 copies or whatever. I wasn't losing 200 units or something to that.
yeah.
But it's amazing how much that I think helped. And, you know, the label that I did myself, and when I was doing my project myself, I swear I got more press and more interest almost, just because the writers, like, they're fucking tired of talking to publicists and stuff, and it was like, oh, this guy, I kind of know his thing, and it's cool to hear from the artists themselves. But having the energy for that, I think, is specific to each person. Like, I'm amped on that. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to fire off the emails, but I get that a lot of people, like, aren't
Yeah, of
aren't
course.
really like trying to sit behind the computer and like push their music or something. But looking back, it was fun. It was rewarding to be like one to one with the process. Like, I hit up, this writer, they like it, it's a thing, and now it's spreading the word. So, um,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's you guys doing, even though you have label support, you're still putting so much of your own energy into it, and I think that's, what makes things work.
I think self-releasing too is like you said, people are very excited about a self-released record. I think sometimes you think that you need to do things with a label, but
Oh,
I'm-
there's so
I
many
mean,
examples.
my band
Yeah.
Ikulu self-released
Yeah.
our record, and we sold basically 1,000 copies in 3 hours,
Yeah,
which is
amazing.
like way more than honestly like a lot of bands on labels even do. Because when it's on a label, it's like, oh, I can get it another time or this and that. When it's self-released, it's like it's unique. You may not be able to
Yeah.
get it later. There's a lot of reasons, and it's just more fulfilling, I think,
Totally.
in my opinion.
I mean, I've
No,
talked to. I was gonna say I
No,
talked to
go ahead,
Sam
Will.
Alito, Smoking Room, who kind of like he put out the first Hotline full length, and we're both very, very like come from DIY, like folding our own tapes. Like I
Yeah.
do honestly, I feel kind of bad for people that have never had that experience, and it's not necessarily any fault of their own. Like I think I kind of was lucky enough to have some like teachers in Vancouver, like
Yeah.
punk, I'll call them elders, who like literally showed me like this is how you make the copying machine look cool. This is how you glue this,
Yeah, this is the store you go to get
Yeah.
the supplies to tape or glue this stuff or whatever.
And as cool as it is to get like a box of records from Third Man, like nothing was ever going to replace, having a row, 3 rows of these handmade tapes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just I could go on and on
Yeah,
about self-releasing stuff. I
can
love
always-
it, and
yeah,
I
it's
continue
the
to do
best.
it to this day.
No,
Um,
I'll never forget like the first record, my first album that I made and then made vinyl for. I picked up. It was a fun experience where I picked up the records from the plant, this place Rainbow that's now defunct in Los
Yep.
Angeles, and like I picked them up and I was so excited I opened them and they didn't have any shrink or jacket on, like they had no wrapping, and I was like, oh, that was my bad, but it was just part of the process, and
Just
so I
like-
ordered some sleeves and like.
Yep.
I flipped the back around and I spelled produced, proceeded, and like there was just like these funny things where it's like, oh yeah, I didn't really do anything other than try my best, and sort of failed in a couple of ways, but
that's how it goes. Yeah, I mean we've all had those experiences. Johnny, who was on the stream, he's in LA right now actually. He's from Vancouver, but I used to do like the artwork for his band all the time, and it was just kind of like a ongoing joke. Like it wouldn't be a Will Anderson design if there wasn't like 3 typos. Like, but
yeah.
that's another topic. But
Yeah. I mean, I think one thing that comes to mind in this discourse too is like my main experience that was so sort of transformative with just like the direct to fan stuff was like the label I ran here with my bud Nathan from Waves. We had a store, our own store, which was incredible, but it was also like just me and one other guy down there. It's like we wouldn't even have standing hours, and it's total clusterfuck. But like the shipping, we always would include notes or like add an extra 7-inch just because it was sitting on the cut. It's like, well, we have a ton of these. It's like, let's just add that in, and, I draw stuff and throw it in. And like that cultivation of like your actual super fan base is so fun. And I do think like, even with to like be positive about like something like Third Man is like, I think they have that on a grander scale. Some labels still have that, where like I think people really just like follow the label. Some not so much,
Yeah, I think Third Man, obviously the roster is pretty diverse, but there's still some cohesiveness in my opinion.
And I think having like the pressing plant in the store and whatnot,
yeah.
it like brings you closer to like the process of like the DIY process of like you see the record getting put together, you touch it, this and that.
Yeah,
Still,
totally.
some sort of, they're holding on to some sort of that ethos.
Oh
Maybe.
man, that's so. Third Man's got to restock those records, man. Thank you for.
Was it sold out? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they put like 25 up at a time, and I have to always yell, and be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
let's get some more up there."
we told I told Third Man ahead of this stream. I was like, you better get at least 1,000. Get him ready for the stream.
Get 'em ready.
I got a question from someone that said, any other full package art for music that you guys are inspired by? Trying to think of anything recent.
Package art. I mean, there definitely is. I just have to.
Yeah, so much.
What's one specific one? A recent one?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like we both love the Daryl Johns record, and this isn't me throwing shade at Daryl at all, but like, I also feel this is his aesthetic too. Like, I opened the record and I was like, there better be an insert. I need an insert of some kind, and there was. I was like, all right, we got an insert, and it's like literally just Times New Roman, just like the lyrics written out, and it's like, all right, I get it, you know. But like, yeah, I'm trying to think of other records I bought recently.
I mean, I like the honestly, I don't think it's like necessarily incredible packaging, but I like the Alex G record I got, Headlights.
Yeah.
Because I got the one with like it has like a glossy cover. It kind of like reflects and sort of changes color as you hold it up to different lights. And then when you open it up, there's a gatefold and there's like all these little like mythical characters painted on there. So it's more so, I guess, the artwork than the full package. But that was one that I liked recently.
This is
I'm trying to think. I think the one thing comes to mind just because it's down the middle for me, or like is, you know, Michael Hurley, who passed away, the legend. His kind of posthumous record just came out, but his album art he always makes and is a great, cool painter and stuff. And those covers are something that stands out to me. And I love when, I don't know, the artist is also a cool visual artist. It's always fun.
Yeah.
But
also, we just toured with this band Sour Widows. Their last record, I always think this is kind of cool. Like, they have CD tape record, and like the tape has a little bit of the same art that's not on the record, like the front of it. I love that kind of shit.
Yeah, we did for the first Third Man record for Roped In. The cover didn't make sense for cassette just based on like the more narrow format, and Brian did a totally custom unit for it, which was really sweet.
That's awesome.
It's nice to have that when you can.
Well, yeah, I don't know what your vibe is right now. I think you had talked about maybe there'd be some kind of track potentially.
Yeah,
No pressure.
I'm so bad.
No pressure.
I'll send you something after, and you can just play it at any duration.
Cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but I just we had talked about it, and you said something.
No, I know it's my bad.
It's not your bad.
Yeah, I'm just bad at the file sharing game.
No, you're good.
But you honestly, you could play that. I don't even care. That whole record. I've already sent you the whole record. You can
you did. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But yeah, anything else going on with the video game and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the studio I worked at had a game come out this past year, and it's doing solid. And you know, video games are insane to put out, and insane. It's just like a crazy effort. I think the main takeaway for me is like, it brought me how much I like music, where like in terms of the focus, sort of you make something, and it's still sort of like, I don't know how Hotline does exactly your timelines, but like it's a year of your life or 2 years of your life or, you know, 18 months of your life, where the game we made took 7 years. So it's like, it's just too long to make anything. So everyone leaves burnt out and toasted from the creative process, no matter what. And you kind of like, there's moments of joy, but it's also just like, whoa, that was too much time, you know, on something. But I'm still, you know, I'm super proud of it and pumped to have something like that complete.
Let me bring this all home. Like, I'm assuming that game was mostly distributed digitally.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's mostly, you know, Steam, I guess, would be the main platform, but it's PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Steam. Yeah.
Are there like packaging discs?
Yeah. So there's a couple of cool companies that's like, akin to sort of boutique, you know, vinyl stuff, but there is a company who's doing a physical box.
Okay. Cool.
That'll look like, you know, a PS5, basically a PS5 exclusive box. And definitely like more and more companies doing stuff like that. It's just like the more successful the game, the more like robust physical treatment you'll get, where it's less like, in music, everyone, even at a really small scale, might do like a 250 pressing or something, where it's doing a big box for a game is like relatively reserved for like spending a ton of money on it.
I just like in my head, I was like, man, if I was making a video game, I would love to have like the old school like huge box.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like a Sega Genesis box, like a VHS looking thing, or like
I'm thinking like PC CD-ROM.
Okay, yeah,
like the big box.
Totally. Yeah.
But I'm sure those are very much a thing of the past.
We did like it was like a kit for streamers, right? And like the game has a farm sim element, and so like it's fun. We made like a beautiful book that had all like the in-game recipes, stupid stuff like that, but it still made it feel more real to like be like, oh, this in-game asset, now is physical or whatever. So there's a little bit of similarity there for sure.
Cool. Well, shit. I mean, we're in the actual home stretch. I might run you off and
Dude, get me out of here.
Yeah, we're in the final 40 minutes. And anything else you want to speak to the masses? We got 34 on Twitch, another 20 or so on Instagram.
No, it's all happening. People just got to keep buying. I'll blast out some join the chatter and start purchasing some LPs. We got to hit that 300 at the
what are we at right now?
Let me check. Let's refresh.
280.
174 plus 108. What's that?
My math's not mathing.
I'm not mathing right now.
It's 180.
Actually, Will, I have one question for you.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, Will, with how pro just like the layout and like the seamlessness of this stream is, man. Did it take you a while to dial this all in, or is it? But because I feel like I've done this before in Twitch Studio, it's not that easy. Like you're moving stuff around on the screen. It's all awesome. How did you pull this all together?
Yeah, I learned how to do this super trial and error. Like,
yeah,
it was like this story starts in COVID. I had like my little COVID project was like I had like a call-in show on Instagram Live only, and the process at that point was like, all you could do is hold your phone for Instagram Live. You can't.
Right.
At that time, you couldn't put it through a computer. So I just like pointed the phone at my face and like had a computer next to it with speakerphone for like call-ins and put the number on the screen.
Yeah.
And that kind of started like, all right, I want to do this. It would be fun to stream for real. And then I was like, well, you need a PC for that. And then it's just like one piece of equipment at a time. Streamlabs, Twitch is like obviously a very active community of like, here's how you do this. Here's how you make a bar of color that is the border. And here's how you make a webhook that'll like automatically update whatever, so many different
it's
things.
Awesome. I love it. It really makes a huge difference. But let's game soon too sometime, man. I know we've skipped it up, but good luck on the rest, and I'll be watching.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on.
Catch you guys later.
Peace.
See ya.
Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. We got one more.
One more caller.
Seasick.
Nice.
Dan from Seasick.
Nice.
Who we just saw recently.
We did.
Oh, cool, Jinzo. What's up?
What's going on?
What's that?
I wish I was there for that.
Oh man, you would have loved it.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Patrick, if you're in the chat, can you drop a link to the game? I think some people are interested. If you're there, if not, that's okay too. But we'll try to link that up.
I said share 1 sec.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
Perfect. This is the last push. We got 36 minutes. Let's at least break 300, y'all. We have broken our the money we would have made from. Let me get the stat up here. We've surpassed by quite a bit the amount of money last night that we did via Spotify in 6 months. So.
Oh wow. Love that.
So that's cool.
It's pretty chill.
Yep. Patrick just dropped in Wander Stop. That's the game. Cool Jinza says we should do this every day. I agree.
Yeah.
Lucky's Comics says, "Oh, wow, you're still going. Just had a full night's sleep. King Will. I'm going to do the same, hopefully soon."
Yeah, next time I'll just come over and you can sleep and I'll do
Yeah.
the 24-hour
Yeah, I'll
stream
get it all
at
set
your
up for
house.
you. Yeah.
It'd be fun.
You could try to stay awake for the rest of your life.
Is this the longest you've stayed up?
Yeah, I'm already there. Yeah.
I've passed 30 hours before
Really?
a couple times.
I don't know if I like it very much.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna grab one little snack, but you answer any questions?
Yeah. If anyone has any questions while you're gone.
I'll be right back from that. One last pee
Okay,
break.
try and get to the 40-hour mark. I mean, I'd be interested to see what happens. I'm sure you could reach some sort of conclusions. Have you actually been? Yeah, he's actually been streaming for 24 hours. Pretty impressive. Staying up for 30 hours is good for you. Can be. What's the Celsius count? I see 2 cans right here. What's up, Ant? Do you have a favorite phone game? I don't play phone games. I think he's only had 2. I think you're right. Without naming labels, what's the best and worst experiences with labels? Oh, that's a hard one to answer. Here, do you want to join this chat?
What's
Trying to
happening?
get some questions going. Do you have any questions for Jill? Anybody?
Yeah, come
Name
on.
and shame.
I'm so interesting.
They're all bad. All the labels are bad, honestly. They all suck.
What specifically?
If that's the Ant Goat alert. Jill, it's Jay crazy.
Yeah, he is. He's crazy. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you love Boo.
I mean, Boo, I'm obsessed with Boo, honestly.
I'm really.
I love Boo. Boo is amazing.
He's so cute.
He's incredible.
He's unreal. Favorite band named after an animal? That's a great question.
Beatles.
That's so good.
Easily.
The Beatles is so good.
Easily. Josh.
That's awesome that
I've
you've.
been a JW.
I'm so glad that you've been a fan of my friend.
Facebook friends for 7 years.
Yeah, that's actually how I got to know Jay too. I was on Facebook.
I can't keep a Facebook friend for like more than a year, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, they all just they unfollow me.
Why?
They
Are you posting
unfriend
so
me.
much?
Yeah, I post like a lot of political content.
Do you
They don't
still
like
do that?
Yeah, like every few hours.
Wow. Yeah,
Just-
Jay is awesome. I've followed. He was one of my favorites. So it's been like really surreal that I've been able to work with him. He's one of my favorite comedians ever.
What else? Do you all like opening for other bands? Seems to me TNT likes to seize those moments. I like opening. I like closing. I like it all. Jill, did you watch?
The Biggest Loser doc, not yet, but I actually was watching to unwind that new Netflix doc about catfishing teenage
Mike,
girls.
Would you ever make me food? I think that's Brock, right? I would definitely make you food, Brock.
I'm so starving.
Oh yeah, I'll
No,
get the pancakes going.
You
in a
don't have
second.
to because it's like 30 minutes until this ends. You should
Yeah,
probably hang out.
I should probably hang out until.
Technically, I should be the one making the pancakes, but I'm not gonna do that.
It's okay. I'm the chef.
You're the chef.
I'm the chef here.
Yeah, the catfish twist is crazy. I was gonna say what it was, but I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, I really want to play with the tubs again so bad, and I want to do it at a record store.
I'm so upset I didn't get to meet the Tubbs, in person.
It was like meeting like someone you've known your whole life.
I bet, and I love the damn Scottish accents.
It was
Right?
awesome. There's
Scottish?
one Scotsman in the band, I believe.
Oh, then who are the other ones? British?
Wales.
Welsh. I'm a little bit
Welsh.
Welsh, but I'm mostly Irish. I don't know if you have any sort of relationship with the Irish people. With the Irish, in Scotland, but
Welsh and English.
Welsh and
Love
English.
it.
I
Yeah.
am Irish all the way.
Respect.
Respect to the Irish.
Irish, Scottish, and Polish.
Wow. What's the secret to your amazing visual effects? Face app and Facetune combined.
Okay, we got a question. Best New Hampshire band from Mike DiStefano, legendary New Hampshire skater. I'm gonna say Machine Language. It's a deep cut, but he'll know who I'm talking about.
All right, we got one more interview. Dan from Seasick.
Should we get it going?
What are the sales at?
Let's do the sales real quick, and then
I posted something on my Instagram. Need some nibbles of food.
$285. Definitely gonna surpass 300. I know that. What did I just say? 185, 285.
Said what's Josh's personality? Like, wait, did Josh ever show up?
Josh has been in and out. Yeah.
I love Josh.
Josh is the best.
He's a sweet angel if you're on his
If
good
you know
side.
how to handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Oh, big cool and cool Jinzo. Yep. Okay. Dan from Seasick coming in.
I love playing with Josh, throwing his toy across the room for hours.
Oh, he loves it.
He does love it. Just have to stop him from eating various items on the ground.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
How's it going?
It's going good.
You tired?
I'm definitely tired. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great. I took the easy route. I just went home and slept and came
Bree's
back to join Will for the finale.
Cooking stuff up for us, though. What's going on with you?
We have a big like listening party thing today at the store, so we're just like prepping for that. We have people lined up since like 8 a.m. this morning, which is wild.
Can you tell us what this is? What's the band?
Yeah, it's like a early listening party for the new 21 Pilots record.
Okay.
Which is not my cup of tea necessarily, but like, you know, our goal is to kind of be a store that everybody can go and like find music that they love, no matter, you know, what it is, without any kind of like high fidelity kind of vibes.
Yeah.
So we actually have like almost 400 people RSVP'd for this thing, and like 65% of them said they've never been to our store before. So hopefully it's like the launching pad for them to get into like other stuff that we can show them.
Yeah. I should have said in the beginning. Can you tell people who might not know you on the stream where are you located? What is this?
I am Dan. I own Seasick Records in Birmingham, Alabama. We're an independent record store. We've been open for almost 12 years.
And you just moved to a new spot fairly recently?
Yeah, we moved at the end of February to a bigger location. You guys were here a couple weeks ago.
Looks fantastic in there.
Awesome store.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A few people in the chat are chiming in. Ant says beautiful record store.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, it's we knew we needed to have you on the show. You're actually our last guest on the telethon.
Oh, really?
So
Yep.
yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we gotta. You know how to sell records, so we're trying to sell as many records as we can.
Yeah. Well, you guys put out great records, so it's easy to buy them.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
I really loved Cartwheel, and the new one is great too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how did you? I can't remember. Did Rusty hit you up about doing something on the telethon? What was your reaction when you heard about this idea and what we're doing and shit?
I loved it. I mean, actually, Halen told me when you guys were in town that you were gonna pull your music off Spotify, which I think is awesome. I really think, and he said that you guys were trying to be ahead of the curve because you kind of think that that's going to be what's going to happen. And I agree with you. I think we've definitely seen it in our store. You know, our focus is obviously physical media. And I think from weighing in from what our customers tell us is like people are kind of getting, they're just overwhelmed with digital everything and AI and all that bullshit. And they are looking for a like real life experience when it comes to music and art. And they are tired of algorithms and being fed the same shit that everybody else is being fed. And so um, I have definitely seen like a hunger in people for discovering new music in like a physical sense. So I commend you guys for pulling everything. I think it's going to be again like something that's going to start happening more and more and more.
Yeah, I think so too. That's kind of like the pulse. My finger is feeling that pulse, but it's not like the heart rate is not like going crazy yet. But it's toot 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 toot
Sure.
toot toot.
I mean, I think it's like it's hard for some people because I have friends that run labels and they get a lot of revenue through digital streaming and whatnot, and so it's hard to like um, pull that down and let that go away. But I do think that um, you know what happens if you base your entire business off of what your streaming revenue is. What happens when all that goes away, which I think it will at some point.
Yeah.
Then your business is done, you know?
Yeah, and I think now is a great time to start getting creative and thinking outside the box, because I don't think this is going to last forever or even that much longer.
No, I mean, like, think about like, I assume you guys grew up like with Napster and LimeWire and all that stuff, and like all that went away, and like the next thing comes around, you know. But like, I will say, I'm a little bit biased, but like, records, CDs, tapes, like, they're still going. They have never stopped. You know, maybe like major labels weren't paying attention to physical formats as much, but like punk labels and indie labels have always pressed records or done some sort of physical format, and it's never stopped, you know.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm thinking about even when iTunes became a thing.
Yeah.
Because I was really into CDs even at that time, and I remember getting pressured by like people in my family and stuff like, why do you want the CD? You can just buy it on iTunes now and listen to it with your headphones at home. And that was the age where I was probably like in middle school. I was like, I had to form my own thoughts about why I wanted to have the physical CD. And I don't know. It's that stuff I feel like is important to people even if they don't realize it. Just holding, touching the CD, reading the liner notes, like engaging with it. It's really, really meaningful, I think.
Well, go ahead, Will.
No, you go.
I was gonna say that like, when Rusty emailed me, he was like, you guys are gonna talk about like how you discover music without an algorithm. And for me, when I was in high school, I was like buying as many CDs as I could get away with because I had my parents' credit card number memorized, and I would just order them online like once a month, and they wouldn't get too pissed at me.
Yeah.
But I would just sit in my room, listen to the CDs, and just like pour over the liner notes and like what bands thanked what bands in their liner notes, and then I would check out those bands. Or like, for instance, I'm not ashamed to say that I found out about Saves the Day and Dashboard Confessional from a Reliant K CD. Like, I had a Reliant K CD, and their guitarist is wearing a Saves the Day shirt in some pictures, and he's wearing a Dashboard shirt in other pictures. And so like, I was like, what is that? And I went and found it, and then like fell in love with all that kind of music, So
5 Hour Frenzy? You down with that? Okay.
Oh,
cool.
I have 5 Hour Frenzy records and CDs.
All right, we'll talk about that off stream. We'll talk about that stuff off stream. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I think we are on this stream talking to a lot of people like us. People are in bands, record store people, like music journalists who are all very passionate music lovers, and we are a big part of like Spotify's user base, but we're not the whole thing. And I think there are people that are just like liner notes. I don't give a fuck. I just want to hear. I want to hear the new Justin Bieber album right now.
Sure.
And that's I get that too. It's like I don't have a point why I brought that up, but
No, I get it. I mean, I
yeah.
definitely know people that like their go-to is like, oh, I'm gonna stay up till midnight when this drops on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, and I'm gonna listen to it, and that's as far as they go. But there's a huge subset of people that want to buy it and they want to have the physical experience with it and like sit down and like flip the record or like listen to the CD or whatever, you know. I don't think that's ever gonna go away.
Yeah, and I think this is like why we're doing this. You know, it's why it's important to talk about it because it's, you know, the people that maybe don't love music as much in the same way we do, they might hear a band they really like talking about it, why it's important to them, and you know, just as a human, might be like, oh well, maybe I should,
Maybe there's something
maybe
here.
maybe I should buy a record and
Yeah.
check it out. It's, you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
we all are capable and able to change our minds. You know.
I agree. I mean, I even think about this is obviously getting outside the box. I don't know why my mind went here. Maybe I'm short on sleep, but like just thinking about the difference of like doing a crossword puzzle on your phone or like having a pencil and paper, you know?
Yeah, or even like, you know, when I was a kid reading movie reviews in the Boston Globe versus like Googling something. It's like it resonates more, I think, to be engaging with something like physically and mentally.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I mean, you have like memories associated with those things that are long term versus like I'm never gonna remember the first time I pressed play on Spotify on a record, you know,
No,
like
no,
ever.
that's a good point.
I do. One counterpoint is that I do remember when, if you're reading this, it's too late. Came out. The Drake album came out. I was in Tucson, Arizona, and we all like. I think actually it was before stream. We all bought it on iTunes at the same time. Listened to it in our own headphones. But that's the closest I can get. It's the most I'll give them. That was a moment for me.
I mean, but that's like more of like a group shared experience, you know, which those are gonna be memorable in whatever setting they are.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, but I'm sure you got 400 21 Pilot fans outside that need your attention.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I will say one more thing, like another way to discover music is going to like shows and bands like you guys taking like Sour Widows on tour with you. I had heard their name, but I hadn't heard their music before that show in Birmingham, and I've been listening to that record like nonstop. It's so good.
They're so good.
It's a great band.
Touring with them were like really was awesome.
Yeah.
And just kind of drove the point home. Like, whoa, this band's awesome.
Yeah, kind of same as you, Dan. Like I definitely knew who they were, and like I think we spun the record one time when we were like kind of like going through like, oh, maybe these guys want to tour. They sound pretty cool. Let's bring them out, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then we brought them out, and it was like, oh, they're actually really good.
Yeah, they're incredible.
And I've listened to the record probably 10 times.
Yeah,
Since we got
yeah.
home.
I ran the record at home.
I got the CD, tape, and the record.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I got.
Okay. Thank you guys for doing this and asking me to be on it. I hope you get some rest this afternoon.
Thanks, man.
We'll see you in Birmingham soon, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll be
All right.
back.
All right, have a good one.
Later.
Peace, man.
Peace.
That just that reminded me of the Bar Italia event last night.
Oh yeah,
You said there was. It was so strange. I went with Gil, and it was like an RSVP thing where there over 500 people RSVP'd.
Yeah.
So it said the event was 6 to 9 p.m. We showed up at like 8:30, and it was just an apartment on Wilson Avenue.
Yeah.
And there was like the band was chilling outside, but there was nobody inside. And we went inside, and there was just like little drawings on the walls. And then come to find out, it ended at 8 p.m. and no one like told us not to go in, and we just like walked in, and it was kind of cool. I mean, saw the band and whatnot.
You talked to them or anything?
No, they were all like leaving when we showed up. Yeah.
Weird. Any Bar Italia heads in the chat?
Yeah. Did anyone go to that event in New York last night? Because we may have actually missed something if anything happened.
But yeah, on that note, we have 15 minutes left to sell. Get the computer over here.
They were just on How Long Gone. What's How Long Gone?
Who was on How Long Gone?
Maybe
Oh, Bartalia? Oh, that's the podcast that.
Or is that the one that they were like trying to be like, these guys make a bunch of money
Yeah.
off streaming?
They were on the show this morning too.
I wish I could have talked to them.
Yeah. It was good. We talked about
No,
it.
I'm sure. It's just funny, like, you would think people who do a podcast would be more informed about, like, the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a matter of, like, he may be right that there are bands that are smaller than us that are making more money on Spotify.
Yeah, but those are bands that, like, are bending over for the algorithm.
Yeah, here, let me drop a few names. Anyway, yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool to have him on though.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. I love that when somebody says something that you maybe are like, oh, why'd they say that? That you can have a dialogue, and you know, that's what we should all be striving for.
Yeah, and we did. It was cool.
That's awesome.
We're at 295 currently. Would love to get that over to
300.
the 3rd century if possible.
This is Sparta.
Yeah, 300.
You're gonna have to drop a 300 meme.
I do have some drops here.
You got some good drops.
Yeah, let me see.
Drop. Do you have the drop from the song Drop?
I don't.
Drop.
Let's see.
Drop.
Oops. Here we go.
There better be beer in the fridge.
Oh yeah.
There better be beer in the fridge.
Is that coming through? Chat? Yeah, I think it's coming through, right? Oh, I better not play that. Instagram might take me down.
Thank you, Liz. I hope your sister is okay, and I hope you have a relaxing and peaceful day.
Casey Packin saying LOL, maybe about the
drops, probably.
Yeah, probably just the drops. Mr. P Poo says, "This is what's up." How do you mean?
What's up?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
last chance. Anyone right now, make sure you send your receipts if you buy something.
All my people right here, right now. Do you know what I mean?
You'll be eligible for a 2-pack, a Japanese Obi cartwheel, and a test press of Raspberry Moon. I'm keeping track of all this stuff. I will. I'll contact you. We can do. I mean, I should probably do it on stream, but we're not ready yet. So we can do a separate stream if you want. You don't trust me, but what was the Funhouse story teased earlier?
The Funhouse story.
Halen was going to tell the shaking his pants Funhouse story. Should we call him?
We could, yeah. I mean, we got 13 minutes.
Yeah.
It's about how long it'll take.
Hold on.
People right here, right now. Do you know what I mean? Got Halen in the chat.
Yeah, we call him. All right, let's call him.
Funhouse story. Oh, you can get his voice on the stream.
Yeah.
Wow. You're pretty good at this stuff.
I've learned a few things in my time. Like I said, I started in 2020, so.
You can learn a lot in 5 years.
That's right. Yes, there is one last raffle. Buy anything on Bandcamp, Hotline TNT Bandcamp. Send me the receipt.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
We're ready for the story.
All right. How many people do we have online right now?
We got 31 on Twitch. We got 20 on Instagram. It's hard to tell with that one.
You got over 50 people.
Yeah, people are always coming in and coming out for that one.
All right. Well, I'm walking through the neighborhood, so I'll walk and talk. But this is a very vulnerable moment for me to tell this kind of story to a bunch of strangers. But I'll do my best. I'm telling the House of Mirrors story.
Before you do that,
Joey's
one quick
Joey's
question. Ask Halen
Okay,
how
what's
people
that?
reacted to shaving his mustache. Kind of shocked me when I saw him.
I just like to keep people guessing, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, when you live in a neighborhood like Ridgewood, and you go outside and see all the different mustaches, you got to do something to set yourself apart, you know. Know what I'm saying?
Halen, I'm going to turn off our microphone because we're getting a lot of echo, and you're on speaker right now. So, yeah, just let's tell the story.
Okay, so this is the last time this was the last time I crapped in my pants. This is the story of the last time I did a crap in my pants. So, it's September 11th, 2001, which, you know, it's a pretty important date, but it has nothing to do with what happened here in New York. So, I was 9 years old, and the fair had just come to town, the town that I lived in, and I was really looking forward to going to the fair. You know, my parents said, you know, today's the day. Like once you get out of school, we'll go to the fair, and it just so happened to be the day that, you know, these tragic events took place. And obviously, my parents were pretty distraught. Me being like a 9-year-old, I was pretty freaked out, but I still had one thing on my mind, and it was going to the fair. So, I got home. My parents were a little upset. They were like, you know what? Well, we need to take our mind off of things. We'll take you to the fair still. So we go, and we go to dinner first. And where I'm from, down in Mississippi, a big thing is fried seafood. So like fried catfish, and they do like catfish buffets. So it'll be like catfish and hush puppies and things like that. Just, the most fried food any human could ever consume. So we go and we have dinner, and I eat probably more catfish than a 9-year-old kid should consume, but I just remember I really pushed it to the limit, and without realizing it, I really kind of wrecked my stomach. I guess I just didn't know what I was capable of. So I ate way too much fried food, got myself kind of a boo-boo tummy, but I was just like, whatever, just gonna ignore it. We got business at the fair, so we get in the car, we start heading down to the county fair, and my stomach is just gurgling. It's wrecked. But I'm just trying to ignore it. It's been a long day. Lots happened so far. So just got to trudge through it. We get to the fair, and we get our tickets. We buy like the most tickets you can. I'm getting set up to do every single ride twice. Is kind of like what it feels like is going to happen. So the first thing I see is this like house of mirrors, and it's like up some stairs, and then there's like there's a loud motorcycle going by. But yeah, you go up some stairs, and then there was a house of mirrors, a maze, a mirror maze. And then at the end of the mirror maze was a big slide, a big fun slide. So I enter the House of Mirrors. I'm like running through like any kid. I'm just trying to get through it first. I'm trying to finish before everyone else. And I'm just not taking my time. I'm running, I'm smashing into mirrors, and all while having like the craziest like upset stomach of all time. So I get about halfway through, and I just full running slam into a mirror so hard that I just fully crap my pants. Like my pants are just full. Like fully unloaded a clip in my pants. And I sit there and I'm like in the middle of this mirror house, and I'm like, my mind is racing, like how do I deal with this, So I like take my time, I get to the end of the maze. I have to sit on my doo-doo pants on this slide and go down a slide. So I'm like so I slide down the slide. I want to say there might have been a small streak left behind me on the slide. Get to the bottom of the slide, and I stink. So I get back up to my parents, and I'm like, do I tell them right now and just completely, ruin this whole trip and be forced to go home, or do I kind of like, act like it didn't happen, see how long I can get away with it, see if I can get on a few more rides before they notice. So I meet back up with my parents, and of course they're like, oh, what's that smell, But I'm just like, yo, it's a fair, there's like petting zoos, there's things around that just probably stink, Also, it's a fair in Mississippi, like could also just be someone else, But I do manage to get on a couple more rides before my parents are like, you did something, like something you had an accident, didn't you? And surely enough, I had to tell them what happened, and we had to go home. I remember we rode there in my dad's truck, and my dad made me ride in the back of the truck on the way home. That's how stinky I was. But yeah, it's just, moral of the story is accidents happen. I tried to see how long I could get away with it, and I was able to get, a few extra rides in, but that was the last time I crapped my pants. The end.
I know you couldn't hear us, but there was a lot of laughter in the studio here.
You blaming the smell of your shit on the fucking animals at the fair is
Actually,
so good.
I find it funny that Exploding Girl was making that comment.
No,
blaming it on the fair.
Yeah, Exploding Girl is saying not the poopy pants in the Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah.
That's kind of poetic.
Hey,
Yeah.
Poopy pants in the Hall of Mirrors.
I'll read some more comments here.
Girl.
Beautiful story. Ask Helen if they hosed him down like a dog when he got home. But yeah, basically,
Dude got the key to the city of Shitville.
Listen, guys, if you enjoyed the story, if you got if this made your morning at all, show the band some love. Halen plays in the band called Hotline TNT. HotlineTNT.bandcamp.com. We got EPs for $4 on there. Anything helps. We're trying to push this number as high as we can. Finish this off strong.
I really,
we got 2 minutes. Yeah.
I really did some Hotline TNT in my drawers.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Some crap line.
Crapline XLT.
Crapline poop and pee.
Crap line poop and pee.
Crapline poop and pee. All right, man. I'm gonna hang up on you, but thanks so much for the story.
Thank you, sir, Dr. Skidmark.
King Skid.
At this point, I understand exactly how you feel right now, in this moment. So I'm gonna experience emotion.
Hey, man.
All right.
That's awesome.
Talk to you
Am
soon,
I
man.
still echoing?
Probably. I'm gonna hang up to avoid that.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you
Bye.
for that amazing story. It's my favorite story. I love that it was on 9/11.
Bye.
All right, guys.
Guys.
Last orders. Get them in.
We got 1 minute to go.
It's been stuck at today's sales have been stuck at 194 for like 5 minutes. I kind of thought we'd get a few more at the tail end.
Well, I think people were really listening to the story.
That's
there.
true. That's true. Get your
Final
last opportunity.
And everybody needs to congratulate Will on his.
It's fine.
He's been up for a day. He cares so much about this, and he put so much work into this.
They don't want to hear about that.
But he does.
They
Look
know.
at him.
They know.
He cares so much about this.
This isn't helping the sales.
I don't care. It's just like I'm proud.
He loves music. It's true.
He bleeds music.
He bleeds it.
He shits it.
He pees it.
Yeah, give us a smile, sweetheart.
Nah, you guys don't have to do that.
He has the cutest little dimples on either side of his.
All right, that's it. Noon. It's noon. It's over.
Stream's over.
Thanks, y'all. See
I
if
love
we got
you.
a couple more. We got one more. 303.
303.
303 is the official count.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
303 is not bad.
Best band ever, 303.
303. Let me put this. Let me lock this in real quick. If I can. There we go.
With the tights underneath.
Oh, I lock this in.
Hotline poop and pee.
Yep. Hotline 303. It's true. Damn, it's 12:01.
Hold on.
Overachiever.
There's your final count. 303 in 24 hours. It's not bad, y'all.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad at all. I'll put some highlights together to celebrate what we did here. It's their album launch party when I was like 13. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream.
Yeah.
So thanks for being here, and final Instagram comments.
Fuck
Graham
Spotify.
just joined right now.
Graham Hunt.
No.
Yo, fuck Spotify.
TNT forever. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Final words.
Cool. All right, I'm out.
Fuck that shit. Fuck
Peace.
Spotify.
Bye, guys.